Hey, what's up you guys? It's Megan and welcome back to my channel. What's up? How you doing? It's been about 4 months since I last filmed a video. I don't know why I'm not sitting in my chair properly. I'm gonna sit in it right. It's been about 4 months since I last sat and made a video. The last video wasn't even me sitting down. I was literally filming like outfits and having change. But it's been 4 months. My last video was me at college, currently home. This is my room at home, but I am home and as you can tell by the title, will not be going back. Kinda. It's like I'm not going back, but I haven't exactly dropped out yet. So yeah, as the title states down below, yes, I am dropping out of college. Now, I'm not like dropping out for good, never going back. No, that's not the plan. There's more to this story. There's more to the story, but you know, I'm like kind of dropping out. So if you aren't new to this channel, then you know that I attend Old Dominion University in Virginia, and let's just say I haven't had the best time. Old Dominion University was a last minute choice because personally I actually really don't like any of the schools in Virginia at all. Like, if I had the choice, I would not have gone to a college in Virginia. It was never one of my choices, and like senior year rolled around and I was like, bro, like I'm really gonna have to choose a Virginia college to go to. So yeah, that's kind of what I got stuck with. I got into two schools that I really wanted to go to, which was Arizona State and Berkeley Observatory, Berkeley Conservatory for Music, which is in Boston, Massachusetts. And couldn't pay for either of them, so I ended up choosing a school here. I literally applied to Old Dominion like last minute. It was never on my mind, and then I did it, and then boom, I ended up there. I went in as a music major, which changed and I became a communications major because I ended up not liking traditional four-year college like music programs. Like, it just not for me, or not the kind of music I want to be into. That happened. And then freshman year, first semester was kind of rough. I did fail a class first semester. It was not the best. I retook that class spring semester and everything was fine and dandy, and of course that's when COVID hit because I graduated in 2019, so I started college end of 2019 into 2020, and you know, in the spring COVID started happening and everyone was getting sent home. I did part of my semester there, part of my semester here, and because I was doing well there and everything got moved online, teachers had no clue what they were doing, and everything was just easy because they didn't know what to do, and it was like they couldn't make it hard for us to fail or pass, I mean, because they were trying to figure out how to get all their work online and then grade all of it and all. So it was really easy. So I just recently went back for fall semester of 2020, and I failed 2 classes. I didn't want to stay home because I personally just don't like being home all the time, and if I was going to stay home, I'd want to work, and then that would mean I would have to be working and trying to do my schoolwork, and I was working so many hours and I didn't want to do it. I wanted a break. So I went back. I wanted to see all my friends, wanted to hang around them, you know, the ones that I could. I didn't have a lot of friends there, but it's just, you know, I could still see them even with COVID going on. Like, you know, we could still see each other. So I did that, went back, and during the middle of the semester, things just went so bad. I chose terrible classes for myself. Terrible classes for myself. One of them was for my science requirement, and I chose astronomy, and it would have been fun, but all that work was just, I didn't want to do it. I saw no point. I just stopped seeing the point of kind of like, one, I already didn't like the school. I didn't like the area at all. I really like, I didn't like it down there. It was nice at times, but I didn't. So it was like, I liked it, I didn't. But the people I knew there were fun. The people I was meeting there were nice and fun, and I liked meeting all of them. And I'm glad that I went because I met some great people. But all in all, it wasn't a good choice for me. So yeah, I'm currently actually still attending school. I do have a full semester of classes for spring semester, which literally starts in 2 days. I'm not ready to start doing schoolwork again, but I'm gonna have to. So, but the reason I am dropping out is because I am actually going to be joining the military. So this was like a thought I had way before, well, not way before, but actually during senior year, like before I chose my college, because I really wanted to go to a different college that I liked. And like I just thought about like joining the military then. It wasn't crazy serious and I wasn't like all into it and everything, but it was a thought in my mind. Like I knew that was an option if I really wanted to do it. One of the options that like my dad like said was just like staying home and finishing school. And again, that's something I don't want to do. I don't want to be home for another 2 years. Like I'm a very independent person, so I just want to get out there and see the world and do my own thing. And staying at home does not allow me to really do that at all. I also don't know anyone here. Like the people from high school, I don't hang out with any of them. I don't have high school friends. And one of my friends from college lives like 20 minutes from me, and she's like the closest one, the only person. I also didn't want to be stuck at my same job, because even though I love my job, I think my job is great, I just am stuck at a desk for like 8 hours a day, and it's the same thing over and over again, and it's not interesting. Like I work at a gun range around here, and I work front desk at a gun range, so I deal with like all the customers that are coming in, all the new people, stuff like that. And again, it's great, it pays well. I got that job when I was a senior in high school, and that's great for a first job in high school, because this is my first job and I have not had another one since. I haven't left that job, and I just have gone like back and forth when I was in school and coming back home for breaks because they let me. So I never looked for another job. I never had another job, and it was great because I didn't work in fast food, and it's retail, but it's still like there's that recreational side because it's a gun range, because you have that, and then the fact that we sell like ammo, firearms and stuff like that, all that shebang. But I didn't want to be stuck there because again, I sit at a desk all day and look at a computer screen all day when I'm there, and the customers fine and everything, but it's just boring. Like it's nothing interesting. I barely get to get up and walk around. If there's an opportunity to get up and move like over to the range desk, I gotta go find something, I'm on it, because I don't want to be sitting at that desk. So one, I looked more into joining the, I'm so sorry I'm playing with this, it is literally a phone holder and it's just here on the desk, so I'm just playing with it. So I looked into joining the Air Force because one, when I was down in Norfolk, which is where my school is, that's right next to a Navy base, so I've actually met a lot of people that are in the Navy, so I know a lot of military people in general. One of my ex-coworkers, she's in the Air Force. One of my coworkers now is joining the Marines, and I just know a lot of people in the military at this point, so it's just like, okay, like I've been around it for a while, I'm learning about it, all that. So, you know, I look more into it. Like, I see that there's a lot of benefits from joining that kind of match up with what I'm looking for as a 20-year-old that has no clue what she would do with her degree at the moment. Or like, I have like a plan, but college isn't directly lining up with my career plans or anything, because what I want to do is be an entertainer. I want to be in music, and again, traditional four-year college in a music program isn't helping with what I want to do. Like, that's not the like genre of music I want to be into. That's not the right scene, any of that. It's not what I want. So really all I was looking for is one, job security. I have job security right now, at least with where I work, but you know, being in the military is even more like, you know, it's secure. Like, you're not getting out unless you do something stupid or you got medical problems. Like, they're not about to just kick you out for no reason. If you're doing your job, you're doing your work, you've secured a job for like 4 or 6 years, so you have a stable job for that many years. And as a 20-year-old, as someone in their early 20s, that's something I need, because I don't know what I'm doing at all, and having a stable job gives you some stability. Another reason was for travel. I'm someone who wants to see the world, and the only places I've seen are Mississippi and Virginia and Louisiana. Not interesting places. Especially, I don't like Virginia. I'm like, I don't like this state, and I'm ready to go. I've been ready to leave for years now, but I just want to get out of here because I don't like Virginia. I don't like this area of Virginia either. I live in Northern Virginia, Nova, and I don't like it here. I don't like the people here. I don't like any of it. Traveling was one thing I wanted to do because, again, I want to see the world. I'm someone who's always been interested in traveling. I don't even have a passport, which is so sad. I've never even left the country, and I already have all the places overseas that I want to visit before I get married or with my partner, and then like take my kids to some of my favorite places, you know, when I get older. And I know it's not like guaranteed with the military or with the Air Force that you're going to travel, because you don't exactly get to choose exactly where you're going, but it's a possibility. And there's definitely possibility that I will get to at least leave this state, because one, basic training is in Texas. That's already another state I haven't been to, so I'll get to be there. And then wherever I get stationed, I have the chance of getting stationed overseas or getting stationed to a different state here in the US, and getting to see something different than what I've seen for the past 6 years. I think I've lived here since like 7th grade. I have no clue. It was a weird choice to make, because as a high schooler, I always like knew I wanted to go to college, experience that college life, get my education, stuff like that. And now that I'm actually in it, it hasn't been the best, especially with COVID. COVID has played a major impact on how I view my education at this moment in time, because, you know, everything is going online. Thankfully, I had the opportunity to go back for fall semester, but I only had one in-person class. All the rest of them were online, so I only actually got to go to class once, and that was once a week. It was a 3-hour class once a week. It wasn't fun. Now all of my classes are online because obviously I'm not going back, but it was hard to find classes in person because very few, especially as a general requirement, they weren't having in person. And learning online, I think I'm being robbed. I'm genuinely being robbed, because college is already a scam. You already pay too much for college. It's ridiculous how much we pay for college. And paying to literally teach myself pretty much everything in the course just isn't worth it. Like, one, you're paying to teach yourself. 2, you're paying to cheat. Like, that's just how it is. No one is genuinely retaining information during this period of time when all their coursework is online. They're having to do everything themselves, keep up with all their assignments, and go through their material by themselves. Like, I have stuff now. I think I have science class coming up, and everything is like a video PowerPoint. So it's not real time. I don't get to ask my questions real time with a professor. I just have to kind of figure it out, and then if I do have stuff, I can email them and they can get back to me later. But when I need it now, I don't get it now, and it's kind of a sucky way to learn. I think it really sucks. I hate it. And learning online has been trash because there's no motivation. People aren't motivated to like wake up in the morning, log onto their computer, and literally look at some stuff and try to just understand it. You're not being taught. You're just trying to learn it, I guess, yourself. I'm going into debt for that, and I shouldn't. I shouldn't have debt to worry about by teaching myself everything, because I have to learn online and all I'm really getting from my teachers is a grade. But yeah, so I am joining the Air Force. I keep hitting my freaking desk. I've met with my recruiter, and I just have to fill out like my stuff in our portal. It's like the Air Force portal, I guess. I haven't been to MEPS yet, so I haven't even taken my ASVAB yet. I have it's my little book, and to learn. The last time I did math was freshman year of college. Because I was a music major, I could take the easiest math they offered, like statistics, like high school statistics and stuff like that, which is super easy. And even though it's easy, I don't remember any of it, so I need a refresher on math. And there's other stuff that's part of the ASVAB that you might not just know because you don't learn it. It's not a like school taught thing. And I really want my ASVAB score to be really high because I want to have more opportunities for jobs. I want to qualify for more, so I have bigger selection so I can get a job I really want. That's how life is going right now. It was really messy. Like during this last semester, it was rough. My mental state was bad. Like it was awful. I had no motivation. I didn't eat for I think 2 weeks. Even though I already don't eat at college, but it was just like I just didn't eat anything. Wasn't hanging out with anyone, wasn't seeing anyone, was not getting out of the bed other than to use the bathroom when I needed to and take a shower so I could go right back to bed and wake up the next day at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It was awful. I didn't want to do it because I knew that 2 more years trying to force myself to enjoy my college experience that I wasn't having, because everything's different. It's not the same. It's not the same right now, and I just don't want to try to push myself through that because it's not going to be the same for a while. Even though they've got a vaccine, it's still going to be a problem. We're not going back to normal for a while. We're just not. The world's not going to go back to normal. And I don't want to be stuck doing this, like doing college, trying to get through when I don't want to do it, and I'm mentally just like, I hate this. So I decided to join the Air Force for those benefits I've said, plus more. You know, there's some other little things in there, but so I'm doing it and I'm not backing out of it. When I decided that I was gonna do this, and then I like signed up for it, like I applied fast. Like when I decided, I was trying to decide which branch, and everyone says go Air Force because of the job opportunities when you get out. It's better for you in general because just like when you get out, like you're better off. I jumped right on it. I applied so fast. Yeah, now I'm going through my process and I'm making this update for you guys because I am going to be basically posting that on here, because I was going to be making college vlogs if I was still in college, which I am, but it's nothing to talk about anymore. So basically, you guys are going to be coming along with me for my Air Force journey now, and I'm kind of going to be putting a lot of content for that on this channel because my daily life is really boring because again, I don't have friends here. I don't do anything. If I go out, it's literally with my sister and Sydney, my friend Sydney, but I don't even see her very often, but I don't do anything here. So you guys are going to be coming with me for my Air Force journey, and I'm going to try to take you through everything I do because I really want to document this as well, because I think it'll be so fun to look back on little cute 20-year-old me in the future who is joining the Air Force and doing all this stuff. And I don't know, I think it'd just be fun to film. So that was just my little life update. Hopefully I'll be uploading more, especially when I go to MEPS, because I guess I can talk about my experience there and everything, and you know, maybe my videos will help someone else in the future if they decide to join. Yeah, I just wanted to update you guys on my life. It was a little bit of a long video. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to make it long, but there was just got rambling and there's stuff to talk about. So this is where we're headed now, and I can't wait to take you guys along with me because this is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be fun. I believe it's gonna be fun. I really do think that I'm making the right decision for myself, and I'm very excited to be doing this. I'm very excited to have made this decision and be going through with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, especially if you want to see more Air Force videos, because I will be making them. Subscribe to the channel, of course, to see my videos. Join the family. Yeah, I will see you guys whenever the next video comes out. It'll probably be my MEPS video, because I think that'll probably be the next step of this whole process. So yeah, you guys will probably be getting a MEPS video very soon. Hopefully soon. Hopefully they take me to MEPS fast, because I want to go. I'm excited. I'm excited for this. But yeah, we'll see you guys in another video. I'll see you later.